The White House reportedly tried to conceal transcripts of Trump's calls with other world leaders, including Russia's Putin and Saudi Arabia's Mohammed bin Salman.
Here's a summary of the article.
The White House reportedly tried to lock down the transcripts of President Donald Trump's calls with other world leaders, including Russia's Putin and Saudi Arabia's Mohammed bin Salman, according to reports from CNN and The New York Times. The calls, with leaders that Trump has maintained controversial relationship with, sometimes took place during politically sensitive times, according to both outlets, with Trump's conversation with bin Salman addressing the murder of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi at Saudi consulate. Trump is currently facing heavy criticism over a call with Ukraine's president, which promoted Democrats to launch an impeachment inquiry against him and sparked accusations of a cover-up by the White House. An intelligence community whistleblower claimed that White House officials tried to lock down records of the call, especially the transcript. A senior White House official confirmed to CNN on Friday that National Security Council lawyers decided that the transcript of that phone call in that system. No transcript of the call with bin Salman was circulated to officials, and officials who would typically get a transcript of such calls did not get them, according to CNN. Access to the transcript of Trump's call with Putin was highly restricted. CNN also reported Trump's calls with other Saudi officials, including King Salman and Prince Khalid bin Salman, who at the time was then the Saudi ambassador to the U.S., were also placed in the same system as the calls with bin Salman and Putin, The Times reported.
This post received a score of 30,284, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
They didn't try to conceal transcripts of Trump's calls with other world leaders. They did it.
And until the House gets physical custody of that server as part of their impeachment inquiry, they're still doing it.
It will be accidentally wiped. This will be when we the public finds out that our code word servers are so classified that there were and are no backups. Also, the storage array will mysteriously fail at the hardware level, meaning melted, the moment access needs to be handed over. This reads like a book.
The server hung itself under the surveillance of 2 security guards.
The server hung itself under the supervision of 2 security guards. Gotta make sure people who are being suicided tie the knots right.
What exactly is the president accused of, and what is the evidence? The president is being accused of soliciting foreign interference in our election, which is a crime, and abusing the powers of the presidency by misappropriating congressionally appropriated funds that were supposed to serve our national security for his own political purposes, and then overclassifying all the embarrassing related materials to cover his tracks. We know from the memo released by the White House that the president did ask Ukrainian leader Zelensky to investigate Biden. The only thing that was sensitive on that call, assuming the memo contains all the relevant information, was when the president asked Zelensky to investigate Biden, in violation of the law. Did the president have any reason to withhold these classified materials from Congress? Absolutely not.
Greater than there is a system in this country for investigating wrongdoing. Instead, he went around the system, in a way that is specifically forbidden by our laws. He even used the words, "do us a favor." Literally every Trump apologist saying that Trump was going after the real villain, Biden, does not understand this fact. There is a system for investigation, and it doesn't involve bribing foreign governments.
Extorting.
The kind of transparency this crook promised the American people.
Well, he is a conman. Not sure who we can blame here when half of the country was warning the other half that Trump was a conman.
Dems, Trump is a scoundrel. Has been for decades. He didn't even release his tax returns for Pete's sake. Trumpets, prove it. Dems, well, I didn't think this required proof, but give us a minute. Here you go. Trumpets, you've been investigating Trump for 3 years, so what if you manufactured evidence? Dems, this evidence was mailed to us after it was sent to Trump. Trumpets, buttfat about.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.